Hi, this is Farhan and welcome back to another video. XRP investors are somewhat at a crossroad. The current price of XRP is pretty high compared to the start of this year, but it's still lower compared to a couple of weeks back when the price of XRP touched as high as $1.95, almost touching that $2 mark. And from some of my comment section, I'm looking at some people saying that, hey, should have sold XRP when it was at that point. But there are other XRP investors who are saying that we should hodl because things are looking pretty good. But the biggest fight of Ripple and XRP versus the SEC is about to happen. It is going to happen very, very soon, because today we got to see the official response of the SEC regarding the fair notice which Ripple mentioned in its defense. And fair notice, which I'll be talking about in detail today, is one of the biggest defenses that Ripple currently has. And if the judge decides to side with Ripple here, I think it would be one of the biggest victories of Ripple in the Ripple lawsuit in recent times. Not only that, today we'll also talk about Gary Gensler, the new boss of the SEC. Well, a lot of people were saying that he was going to back down from this Ripple lawsuit. Well, that is not the case, as we now have official confirmation that he is fully fledged pushing for this Ripple lawsuit. All of these in today's video. But first, let's start with the price of XRP today. Well, the price of XRP at the time of making this video, it is trading at around $1.06, about 2% lower compared to yesterday and about 30% lower compared to 1 week ago. So the price of XRP is on a downwards trajectory, and obviously this is fueled by the news we got yesterday, and that is the new tax reforms which are going to be announced by Joe Biden. But overall, the price of XRP went as high as $1.16 today, and it was as low as $1.02 today. And if you're talking about the price prediction here, the price of XRP, it is below the 20-day exponential moving average, which currently stands at $1.22. And if we see that the price of XRP is staying below the 20-day exponential moving average, there's a high chance that the price of XRP goes towards that 50-day simple moving average, which currently stands at $0.56. But if we see that the price of XRP stay above this 20-day exponential moving average is $1.22, we can expect that the price of XRP to go and reach the first major resistance level at $1.46. But for the next couple of days, we are expecting that the price of XRP is going to trade within this range. And now talking about the daily chart here, the summary stands at a sell position, moving averages at a neutral and technical indicators at a strong sell, and obviously the RSI at a neutral position. And for the weekly chart, we are seeing a summary of a strong buy and moving averages by technical indicators at a strong buy and the RSI at a buy position. And for the monthly position, the summary at a buy and the RSI at a buy position. What these charts are telling us, basically saying that, hey, look, the price of XRP is going to trade within this this range in the next couple of days, and there is a chance that the price of XRP might drop in the coming days. But if you're looking at the longer term price here for the weekly and the monthly position, the price of XRP is expected to do good. And now on to the biggest news of today, and that is the biggest incoming fight between Ripple and XRP versus the SEC, and that is regarding the fair notice defense which Ripple has put forward, and the SEC officially responded to that. Now, for those of you who don't know what fair notice is, it basically says fair notice encapsulates the principle that agencies should provide regulated parties fair warning of the conduct a regulation prohibits or requires. Basically saying that, hey, the regulatory agency, in this case the SEC, should have informed Ripple that they were breaking a law. In fact, this is one of the biggest defenses that Ripple is saying that, hey, look, we were doing our business for the past 8 years, and nowhere during this 8 years time did you inform us that we were doing something illegal, and just saying that, hey, you're breaking the law and now we are going to charge you for this. This kind of makes sense if you pay much attention to it. So the SEC basically said today, Ripple was on actual notice that the securities law could apply and took no steps to obtain no action relief to either clarify what it thought might be unclear an avenue that was being pursued by other market participants at the time. And also they said the agency, however, insisted that it has been enforcing in securities law in the cryptocurrency industry throughout all these years. The motion says that Ripple Garlinghouse actually read the DAO report, which says that raising capital with crypto is subject to securities law. They're saying that, hey, look, Ripple and the senior executives of Ripple, they knew about this and they were kind of breaking the law, even though the SEC didn't really tell them that they were breaking the law. It kind of sounds stupid, honestly, in my opinion, as the John E. Deaton, who is the attorney for Ripple, attorney for the Ripple community, he puts, so Hinman and Clayton can tell the world that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities, but a private company like Coinbase approaches it and informs that it believes XRP, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, are not securities and intend to list it, and the SEC can't say anything about it. Well, I completely agree. It is like saying, hey, going to a police officer and saying that, hey, what is the speed limit on this road? And the police officer goes, I can't tell you what the speed limit is. Only after breaking the law and me charging you for committing a crime, then I can tell you what the speed limit is. So I think you guys understand what the entire thing is here. Well, what is going to happen next? Well, we have the May 13th deadline that is given to Ripple to officially respond to these statements given by the SEC. So May 13th, it is going to be the day when we can check, or probably earlier than that, because Ripple might respond to these statements. But in my opinion, I think this is going to go to discovery. It's going to be a discovery dispute, and the judge is going to give this final verdict regarding this dispute. And honestly, if judge goes with Ripple in this instance, I think I will be buying more XRP, because this is an absolutely huge thing for Ripple, because it would set a precedence for the final judge, the Judge Torres, to give a final verdict on everything that is happening so far. So this is a pretty big deal. Now, having said that, I do want to remind you guys that this is not a financial advice. This is something that I might do. So please make sure to do your own due diligence regarding this and only invest what you can afford to lose. Now on to some more Ripple and XRP news, and that is the new chairman, the new SEC chairman, Gary Gensler. Well, a lot of people in the Ripple and XRP community were expecting that, hey, there is a chance that Gary Gensler might dismiss this lawsuit or bring this lawsuit back. Well, that is not going to happen, because he is spearheading this lawsuit against Ripple. As we finally got to find out in recently, US Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Gary Gensler is showing no signs of backing away from regulators' high-stakes lawsuit against Ripple Labs. In a Wednesday court filing, the SEC has submitted in the case since Gensler took over last week. The agency asked federal judge to block Ripple's demand that regulators turn over internal emails and communications on official personal devices. The move signals that SEC is pushing ahead with its December suit, alleging Ripple sold the XRP digital token without properly registering it as a security. A lot of people said that, hey, there is a chance that Gary Gensler might favor Ripple in this instance, but unfortunately that is not the case here, as this Ripple lawsuit is going to go ahead. Well guys, that was the video for today. Before going further, pause this video right now and drop a comment below, or drop a question that you might have regarding Ripple and XRP and this ongoing lawsuit, or anything related to crypto. Because if there's a lot of questions, I think I'm going to be making a weekly roundup every Sundays and answering some of your questions in a Sunday video. I think I might do this if this is something you guys would be willing to watch. Do drop a comment below, and I will definitely be doing this as a weekly thing. So I'm really interested in that, and also if you have questions, do drop a comment below. Well guys, that was the video for today. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing, giving this video a like, and turning on that bell icon so you do not miss any of my videos. And as always, thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.